Yeah, the secret sauce is coming soon, bro. I'm gonna have to make that. It's gonna cost me an arm and a leg to build, but we're gonna build it. Yo, sick. Okay, I forgot that this card was in here. And yo, it's a royal rare. Okay, this shit is sick. Alright guys, so here he is. The new big boss monster for SWORDSOUL. I don't know how to pronounce this. I think it's Qixing Longyuan. I'm gonna call him the big long one because that's just what I want to call him. But yeah, anyway, look at this. I pulled royal rare. It's absolutely beautiful. I didn't farm for it. I don't ever farm for royal rares. Huge waste of money. Don't do that. But dude, this looks so aesthetically pleasing. I had to make a video with this card. And I mean, I haven't played SWORDSOUL in a bit, so I was actually happy to build a new SWORDSOUL list using this card. And it's a pretty fun card to play with. I have first for you a replay of like the perfect combo, you know, like the ideal hand. Then I have 2 gameplay sessions where I basically have like less good hands, so I can kind of show you like, because the deck won't always get full combo, and when it doesn't, you know, you can still play, but it's definitely not as epic. So I'm going to show you different scenarios for the deck here. Anyway, let's just get into that. All right guys, so here we have the first replay, and this is when you get the good hand and you go full combo. What you need for full combo is just basically a level 7 monster and red rose dragon. So in this case we're going with Rite of Aramesir, since that's what we have. We're going to summon the Rose Dragon to go get ourselves the Draco back. And then we're going to use the Fateful Adventure, search out the Wandering Griffin Rider, discard the Draco back. Draco back will equip itself back to the token. So equip yourself. There you go. Then we're going to activate Griffin Rider, summoning it out. Then we can go Red Rose and Griffin to make ourselves a Baron de Fleur. Beautiful card. We all love to see it. And that's just going to kind of insulate us from negates here. The Rose Dragon will trigger to summon the Rox Rose Dragon. Rox Rose Dragon will search Basil Rose Shoot. And we activate it to special summon the Red Rose from the graveyard, so that we can go into Halqifibrax using both of our Rose Dragons. Halqifibrax will summon out the Jet Synchron, with which we're going to go into Auroradon. So if Auroradon can summon quickly here. And we're going to get to watch a nice, very slow animation of 3 tokens being summoned here. Very awesome stuff, you know, just the best. And now, here's the funny part, and I do want to mention this. If you noticed, with the Auroradon, we actually, instead of using one of these tokens, we tributed Auroradon and our adventure token. If you were to go into this combo without the adventure stuff, and you instead started the combo with, say, a Vishuddha and a Red Rose Dragon, what you would want to do instead is actually summon out the Jet Synchron from the grave, where the adventure token was, and you would just tribute the Jet Synchron and the Olion, because you want to actually keep these 3 tokens here. Very important. So that's why you would tribute the Auroradon, tribute the Jet Synchron, and just to keep these 3, because you want to have Olion and 3 tokens when you start doing this stuff, this synchro climbing stuff. So very important part of the combo here. And yeah, just don't forget, if you don't have the adventure token, just bring back your Jet Synchron instead for the tribute. Anyway, let's keep it going. So we're going to make a Denglong here. And obviously with Denglong, you're going to search the Yangzing Trap card. And we're going to chain block the search with the Olion to make sure that they can't ash our Denglong. So we get a token on the field here. Denglong will trigger. We get ourselves 9 pillars of the Yangzing. Then Denglong second effect, we're going to send Ashna to the grave to make Denglong level 7. And with Denglong and our level 3 token, we can go into Chengying. Now, Denglong will trigger in the grave, its third effect, to summon out Chiwen. Chiwen and 2 level 3 tokens, we go into Yahtzee. Now we can activate Baron de Fleur's effect to pop the Yahtzee. Yahtzee will trigger as well as Chiwen in the grave. So Chiwen will summon itself out from the graveyard, and Yahtzee will summon out a SWORDSOUL of Taya from our deck. So here we go, SWORDSOUL of Taya effect. We banish the Yahtzee, summon out a token. With these 2, we go into Shishao. Now with Shishao, we search, actually, first you go SWORDSOUL of Taya, my bad, sorry. So we want to chain block the Shishao, obviously, with the Taya. We send the blackout because we don't really need anything in the grave. We're just trying to chain block the Grandmaster here. And now we activate Emergence just to get an extra Vishuddha, just to get an extra worm in the hand. We activate the Emergence. Obviously, we had the Chiwen that we could have discarded for the long one, but we figured, you know what, we're just going to use the Emergence. There was really no reason to do that. Normally with Emergence, you would have searched long one in that situation. And if you didn't have a Sword Soul monster, I mean another Sword Soul or another worm in hand, what you would have done is with the Taya, you would have actually sent Adara to the grave, and you could banish Adara from the grave to grab a worm from your banish pile, add it to your hand, and then you would have had something in your hand to discard for the long one. So just little details here that I want to mention. In this case, it didn't happen, but if you're ever wondering, sorry, I got mixed up there. Anyway, long one, we go into the one and only, the royal rare Qixing Longyuan, if that's how it's pronounced. And basically our board state at the end will be Baron de Fleur. We've got Xixiao, not Xixiao, I mean Tenyi. Here we have Xixiao, and here we have the big long one, as well as the Yangzing Trap with a Qiwen, so we can have another Omni Negate, and we just got lucky and had Imperm in hand. But yeah, that's like the ideal combo for this deck. And our opponent will start playing here. Opponent tributes off our Baron to summon the Sea Turtle Kaiju, Gamma Seal. Then they go for Twin Twisters. We opt to just negate the Twin Twisters here because we want to keep that Imperm. It's sad, but it happens, you know. So we negate Twin Twisters. And now our opponent is going to, I think, summon out a Jet Synchron. Special summon Radiant. Since they special summon a monster, we can activate the effect of the big long one, banishing it, burning for 12. And our opponent is like, okay, no. I'm not dealing with this. And they just dip. Sorry if I kind of stumbled over my words in there, but yeah. Anyway, I'm going to show you now like less convenient hands because obviously you won't always get that red rose combo because you need a level 7 in red rose. So it's like a 2-card combo. So I'm going to show you, if you don't get the 2-card combo, different like situations of what you can do. I actually have live gameplay for those. So let's just get into that. All right, so we're in a ranked game here. Going first. Now this hand is pretty bad, so you know, I figured I should probably show you a replay. Well, this is not really a replay because I'm playing right now, but just kind of show you some gameplay of when your hand can't do the rose stuff. You know, it's still not bad. I should have probably activated Fateful Adventure first. I actually didn't think of that. Yeah, now we can probably special summon the Vishta. I control no effect monsters, special summon from the hand, just to trigger the Fateful Adventure so we can go get our equip spell here. So we're gonna go get that. Opponent is cool with it. Nice, don't equip it. Now if that was an Ash, they're probably going to negate this second effect of Fateful Adventure. Most likely. Yeah, so that was an Ash. Fair enough. Fair enough. Now from here, our next move is kind of weird, like not that much we can really do from here. We could definitely normal summon the Qiwen. And, you know, breaks like this do happen. It doesn't mean you can't play. It's kind of weird, for sure. But we can still play. So we're going to go for a Halka Fibrax here. I think that's probably the move. So we use the Qiwen. And probably actually want to keep that Vishta there. Probably going to use the token, actually. Probably going to use that token. So here we go. Halka Fibrax, obviously. Halka Fibrax effect. Only one card we want to get here, and it's Jet Synchron. Now we're gonna go into the one and not Xixiao. Whoops. Auroradon, of course. I don't know why I was about to go into Xixiao there. Just my typical Sword Soul instinct of wanting to go Xixiao pass. That's just the best. Single monster negate. You love to see it. And yeah, we're going to try to make this quicker here. Come on. Got our 3 tokens for our Auroradon. You'll love to see it. And now here's the secret spice for this deck. You go Jet Synchron before you do your Halcyon stuff. We're going to keep the Ash in this case because, I mean, it's Ash. Why would we not keep the Ash, right? Now we can go Auroradon here. And we're going to special summon Mecha Phantom Beast using our Jet Synchron as well as a Mecha Phantom Beast or Auroradon. So there we go. And we can summon out our Mecha Phantom Beast or Lion. And you'll see we can still do, like, even off of a bad hand, we can still do pretty good here. So first we're going to go into Danglong. First you want to go into Danglong here. So summon out the Danglong. Perfect. Danglong effect. And we can chain block it using the effect of Mecha Phantom Beast or Lion here. So we're going to do that. And this is not going to be like the best board ever, but it's going to be playable, you know? So we're going to get ourselves 9 pillars of the Yangzing here. Just like that. Now we can activate Denglong's effect, and we want to send Ashna to the grave. So sending Ashna to the grave. Like this. Perfect. Now with these two, we could go either into Baron or Chengying. I guess we're going to make a Baron since we don't have a negate on board. So yeah, we're going to go into Baron in this case. So Baron the Flare. We're going to put it in defense position. Have some respect here since we're not playing with the best of hands. Now we can do Denglong's effect. Oh, actually it's a good thing we went into Baron because we do need Baron the Flare for this combo because we're going to go into Yahtzee and we're going to pop the Yahtzee using the Baron the Flare. So it's a damn good thing I didn't forget. Damn good thing we actually went for Baron there. So yeah, don't go for Chengying if you break like this. You definitely need to go for the Baron to be able to pop the Yahtzee. So there you go. Baron the Flare effect. Pop Yahtzee. Pop Yahtzee. And this is going to trigger both Yahtzee and Qwen. So you're going to want to go Yahtzee Chainlink 1 and then Qwen Chainlink 2 to basically just to block the Ash. Chain block it. So we chain block in here. Perfect. Hey, I'm blocking it. Perfect. So we summon out the little Yangzing here. That's my boy. And then we go for Yahtzee. We do not have a banished. Okay, so what we want to do here, actually, special summon from the deck. You're going to want to special summon out SWORDSOUL of Taya. And look what we're going to do. This is pretty cool. We're going to go SWORDSOUL of Taya. And we can banish pretty much any of these worms here. I guess we're going to go for Yahtzee. We'll banish the Yahtzee. Then we get our token. With our token, we're going to make ourselves a Shishao. Of course. Shishao. So, Shishao to the field you go. We're going to put it in defense position. Have some respect here. Have some respect, goddammit. Now we can activate SWORDSOUL Grandmaster Shishao. And we can chain block it with the Taya. Now Taya is going to be pretty important here because we're going to want to send. What we're going to want to send is the Adara to the grave. You want Adara in grave because we really are going to need to be able to get ourselves a worm in hand so that we can activate our long one. So and also we're going to add emergence just to get an extra. Well, I mean you could get emergence here to get an extra SWORDSOUL card in grave. We're not playing Protoss in this version of the deck, so I'm just going to go get straight to long one. And now, wait a second. Oh yeah, right. Now what we're going to do, is we're going to make a Baxia, I guess. Yeah, that's probably the move here. We'll make a Baxia using these two. Baxia time. Now Baxia, keep in mind, is a Yangzing, so that's very useful. And we don't want to use the first effect. You want to use the second effect. We're going to pop our Fateful Adventure here, since we have it. And the card we're going to target in the grave is probably actually Tenyi Spirit Adara. Yeah. We can go for Adara here because we want a non-effect. Oh, what the? Okay, we did not achieve what we wanted to achieve here. We did not achieve what we were trying to achieve here. I mean, this is still okay. It was a bricked hand. We're going to have a Baron, a Chengying, and we can even have it. Is Chao Fan useful? As the Yangzing monster is used for the Synchro Summon. So we can stop all light effects. I mean, that's not too bad. Yeah, I didn't realize, but I didn't use my Adara in time. I had no more normal non-effect monsters on the field, so I couldn't add a monster to my hand. So we won't be able to get ourselves the big long one or a Chengying on the field, but I think that's still a decent board. We've got an Ash, a Monster Negate, a Baron the Flare, and we're shutting off all light effects, which is pretty good. Shutting off all light effects is definitely not bad. So we're looking at a Rite of Aramesir. Do I care for Rite of Aramesir? Yeah, I guess you'll get me to use it here. We're gonna use our Omni Negate on that. I guess you'll get me to use it here. Fair enough. Alright. Now they're going to go for Branded Fusion. Branded Fusion, we can just use our Ash, so pretty lucky for that. Pretty lucky. I mean, for playing with a bricked hand, I still feel like we have a decent board state right now. I feel like we're doing pretty good. And we've negated 2 huge power moves. Like, basically probably two of the main engines of this deck here are completely unusable now. They might even scoop here. I mean, realistically, the only other engine they could possibly have if they're playing like a pile deck like this is probably Halcdon stuff. And realistically, I don't think they're going to have any of that Halcdon stuff. Yeah, see, they're just going to send and pass. At that point, we might as well just say we have the game in the bag, right? Yeah, that's about it. And that's how it goes sometimes, you know? That is how it goes sometimes. And while we're at it, why not do the rank up game, right? We're ranking up here, win you'll gain a rank. The other one, win you'll gain a rank. The stakes are high and we got the coin flip. So we're going to go first. And hopefully, if we can get our full combo here, oh, that would be so nice. Show me. Okay. That's not the full combo. It's not a bad hand, though. It's a pretty good hand, actually. We're going to start by baiting out an Ash here. Start by baiting out the Ash here. So, no Ash. Good to know. Good to know. No Ash. No Ash in sight. And go put our guy in defense position. Yep. Gonna place that face-up spell in trap zone. Realistically here, we're probably just gonna pass on 2 negates, right? Because... yeah, that's definitely what we're going to be doing here. So we're going to go a long one here. Long one effect, discarding the Vishda. That just seems to be the most reasonable play here. Now, obviously, I'd love to summon my Royal Rare big long one. But I don't know if that's really a smart play since we're going to have only 1 negate on board. It might be, though. It would definitely be based. You know, low-key, I kind of want to do it just to do, like, the base thing. So we'll see. If my opponent can just do something here. Come on now. What are you doing, buddy? Okay. So, get to add this to hand. We don't want to equip it yet. They were thinking very deeply there. That thinking has made me pretty worried. But, yeah, maybe we should actually just go for the Baron de Fleur right now. Makes me sad because I would have liked to summon this guy because he's based. But it seems like we're going for Baron here. Baron time, you know? It's Baron time. The Imperm is also going to be pretty huge. So yeah, this is like even more ultra bricked, I guess, you know, as a hand. It's still not terrible. We'll have like 2 Omni Negates and we drew one of our 3 Imperms, so still really good, but definitely not like amazing. The card that we sent to the grave is going to be the Equip spell. And the Equip spell will trigger to equip itself back to our adventure token. Now, oh. Whoa, no, I'm not trying to normal summon my Griffin here. Activate the effect. We're going to special summon Griffin. If my opponent will allow me. There we go. Perfecto. We got Griffin. We got Baron de Fleur. They have 1 hand trap that I still don't know what it is. It must be like, surely it's like a nib or something, right? Surely it's a nib. Alright. That's about it for us. That is about it for us. Okay, so it seems like it was not a nib because they would have definitely wanted to make me use up my Baron negate there. So maybe it was just a Griffin. No, we're definitely not using that effect of Baron. Don't want really anything in my grave here. So what are they doing? Set 1. Okay. Oh, it's one of those decks. Okay. All right. I'm considering, I think the first negate we're going to want to use because they're probably just going to... I don't know if they're gonna... yeah, I guess they're gonna go straight for Hayate. Yeah, Hayate is fine. Because we could, like, negate Hayate later. Then they'll go into Shizuku. We can negate Shizuku with the Griffin to pop it. And we can negate the Ray so they don't get their Ray loop. Oh, that sounds pretty good, actually. If they go for an attack, we're gonna negate with the Infinite Impermanence. Then... Griffin effect on the Ray after... we negate the Shizuku, which is probably their next summon if we get rid of Hayate, or we stop Hayate from being a thing. Yeah, so we're gonna imperm the Hayate here to not even let them start doing Hayate stuff. So no Hayate stuff going on here. Don't get to attack directly. Okay, they just insta scoop. They figured like they couldn't do anything. Okay, I guess they had a really bad hand, but there you go. Hey, rank up, bonus game. Rank up. So you saw full combo, you saw slightly bricked and misplays, And you saw bigger brick, no misplays. Yeah. So yeah, this deck is really good. Really good, really sick. I love the big long one. The big long one. One of my favorite cards now. And I'm so happy that I pulled it in Royal Rare, man. So happy that I pulled this card. I actually think this card is so aesthetically pleasing in Royal Rare. One of the best looking Royal Rares in the game. And we're actually playing 2 Royal Rares, right? Because we got Galaxy Tomahawk over here looking mad shiny too. So if you wanted a card by card, because I was about to forget to do it, we've got 2 Chiwen, 1 Jet Synchron, 1 Adara, 1 Maxi, 2 Mecha Fanabeast Lion, 3 Ash Blossom, 3 Red Rose Dragon, 1 Rocks Rose Dragon, 2 Enchantress, 2 SWORDSOUL of Taya, 3 Long Ones, 3 Tenyi Spirit Vishida, 3 Ashna, 1 Wandering Griffin Rider, 1 Harpy's Feather Duster, 1 copy of SWORDSOUL Emergence, 2 copies of Rite of Aramesir, 1 copy of Dracobag, The Fateful Adventure, 2 Called by the Grave, our copy of Crossout Designator, Basil Rose Shoot, 3 Infinite Impermanence. By the way, if you don't have Infinite Impermanence at 3, you should really craft it. Now that Crossout is at 1, the odds of them being able to cross out your Imperm are so low. And since this card doesn't go to the grave, I think it's now the best hand trap in the game. So highly recommend, if you guys don't have 3 Imperms, make 3 Imperms. It's the best hand trap in the game, in my opinion, right now. 1 SWORDSOUL Blackout, and 9 Pillars of the Yangzing. For the extra deck, we've got Denglong, 2 copies of Yahtzee, 2 copies of Baxia, 1 copy of Savage Dragon, 1 copy of SWORDSOUL Grandmaster Shishao. We've got the Chao Feng, we got the Baron the Fleur, got the Cheng Ying, got the big long one, we got the Galaxy Tomahawk, Monk of the Tenyi, Crystron Hulk of Firebrax, and of course Auroradon. So that's going to wrap it up for this video. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Huge shout out to my UCT tier members. That would be Rytoast, Bonkerman420, Hudaman Me, Rapture, and of course, that dude Joey. Also, huge shout out to everyone else supporting in the baby tier. You guys are awesome. Thanks for watching the video. Again, make sure to like, comment, subscribe if you want to see more content like this. And yeah. Peace.